Okay, the next thing I'm gonna say is gonna like might trigger some people. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it because I feel like some people need to know, or some people are just not in touch with reality. So we're gonna talk about K-pop like for a quick second. This angle is it ain't it. It ain't it. Oh my flipping gracious me. No vibe. It has to give a vibe. That's what it is. Oh my god, it looks good now. It looks good now. It looks good now. This is definitely gonna fall. Ayo, ayo. By the way, I heard Sunny's new song, what's it called? Heartburn? Bop. Bop. It's a bop. Oh my god, especially driving. It's, oh, okay. It's still too, adjacent. That's not the word. Okay, the sun's like gone behind the clouds, so I'm gonna film now because it's going well for me. Like, go me. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much. Yes, I'm in the car again. Yes, I'm in the car again because I know I said I was going to do something different. I'm not going to do it for this video. I will in the next one, I promise. It's just because a lot has been going on. It's been almost a month since my last video. Okay, I'm taking this Vaseline off, shit off, because it's too much. Let's get down to business. Okay, I just want to thank you guys for all the bloody support. Like, I did not expect the amount of support that I got from you guys. It honestly like made me so happy. Like, I actually can't believe it. Like, I was so happy when I saw all your comments. Like, I read every single one of your comments. This video is gonna be about stuff like about me ranting about shit that's been happening in my life at the moment. I feel like a lot of you can understand. Like, I feel like a lot of you can relate just by like watching my video and commenting and just liking the video. It makes me realize like, wow, like there are really nice people. There are people that are nice here. By the way, I got a candle from my bedroom because I wanted to prop this phone up properly, but it didn't work out. But whatever. Yeah, I just wanted to go talk to you guys about what I've like, what's been not pissing me off, but like what's been like on my head the past few times, whatever.
Child. Anyway, so
and that I feel like links with okay, the next thing I'm gonna say is gonna like might trigger some people. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it because I feel like some people need to know, or some people are just not in touch with reality. So we're gonna talk about K-pop like for a quick second. A lot of your faves that you guys support, not all of them, like not all of them, please don't attack me, but I just feel like I need to say this. A lot of the people that you support, they in a way are like they discriminate when it comes to people of color. A lot of them do, and a lot of them also they're like color, is that, what's the word, colorist? They're a is that the word? You're a colorist. Colorism. Like, colorism is when like discriminating the color of your skin even within your race. A lot, guys, a lot of your faves that you support shame others for the skin color they have. And I mean that because in Korea, in a lot of Asian countries, not even Asian, like all people of color can understand this when their culture is that they superiorize, is that the word? Superiorize having lighter skin, having fair skin, having like basically looking as white as possible. And it's not taboo. Like, we already know this in Korea, like having fairer skin is like considered beautiful. Yeah. And a lot of your favorites that you support, not all of them, but like a lot of them discriminate. Like, if someone's dark or looks darker, they will point that out and they will make fun of you. There are so many groups that I stand. There are so many groups. I'm not going to name them because I'm not going to create stupid shit. You guys can decipher that for yourselves. There are a lot of groups that I've seen in like reality shows or like lives or whatever they call it, where a member shames another member for the color of their skin. Like, they will point out how dark they are. They will like literally point out how dark they are, make fun of it, and everyone else will laugh. And I'm like, that ain't right. Like, that's not right. But no one says anything about it because in that culture it's so normal. Like, even in my culture people do that as well. Like, it's just so normal, and it's wrong, but it's so like normal as in it's accepted. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. And I've seen that in so many groups. They shame the member with the darkest skin tone, and I'm just thinking like, you guys are supporting these people without knowing them. Like, for real. Like, I understand you can support them, I support them as well, but it's when you take it to another level of like where you would die for them. I feel like you guys are doing the most. Like, it's not, they're just human beings. They are just human beings. Like, I get like idols or whatever you want to call them, but they're just human beings. Like, that's all they are. Like, you shouldn't hold them to like a godly figure. I think that's toxic. Like, I really think that's toxic, because no one should do that. No one should do that. So yeah, a lot of your faves, I feel like they discriminate on the color of your skin. There's so many groups that I've seen, like, maybe not necessarily like this generation do it as much, but they do. They still do it. I'm just gonna let you know. But I remember, because I got into K-pop in second generation, and I would see reality shows, and I'd see so many groups. They always shame the darker skin guy or girl, and it's really sad, but they do that, and that's a fact. So I just want you guys to know, I just feel like a lot of people are aloof to that. You know what I mean? I mean, no one's perfect at the end of the day. Everyone has their flaws. Everyone judges. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. I judge. Like, I judge as well when it comes to certain things. And so I'm not saying like, oh my god, they have to be perfect, because no one's perfect. But I just want you guys to know, like, I just feel like that's like a big thing that people overlook. Like, they really overlook. And I know a lot of people know, people even talk about how, because I've seen videos and I know people know how like a lot of people in K-pop as well, they're very ignorant when it comes to like race and like people that are black and stuff. Like, I've seen it. Even I have seen that. Yeah, it is tiring how like these fans like support people to like till the end of the world, and it's like, you don't even know them. You do not know them personally. You only see them from the 3 minutes you see on your screen, or like an hour max that you see on your screen, compared to their whole life that they live. So it was just like, I feel like some people need to be snapped into reality. I get a lot of the fans are young ones, so I understand, but I feel like that needs to be educated a lot. I feel like that's really controversial, and I'm gonna get hate. Girls, me, the game. I wanna pop. What am I doing? So, continuing. Anywho, continuing, like, what I was trying to say was, rolling off of that topic that we were just talking about, I'm gonna, like, this is quite a similar thing in terms of cultures. I've been told like a handful of times from people that I act too white for a brown boy. All of the times that I am told that, it's always told by someone that looks like me, like someone who's brown, someone who's I'm Bengali, someone who's Bengali, like family wise and friends wise. They've said that to me, like certain people, like even my own family, like they've said a handful of times in certain situations, like, oh my god, why are you acting so white for? Like, what the heck? The thing is, what do you expect? I was born and raised in the UK. Like, I was born and raised here. Like, I'm gonna have influences and tendencies and stuff that are influenced from here. Like, I'm born here. Do you know what I mean? Like, even my parents are born here, but but their parents weren't born here, so I guess they have a clash of cultures because they were raised differently than I am, because yeah, it's different. Anyway, yeah, so like, what do you expect? I'm gonna have influences that are gonna like influence the way I talk, the way I act, the way I behave, things that entertain me, things that I like. Of course, they're gonna be things that are different. And another thing is, it annoys me, you can't expect every like brown boy or brown girl to be the same. Just because another brown boy is into their culture more, doesn't take away the fact that I'm still not a brown boy. Does that make sense? Like, I still, just because I have not white tendencies, but you guys get what I mean. Like, I'm born here, so I'm not gonna act like there are different cultural things. Do you guys get what I mean? Like, there's in Bengali culture, obviously there's different things compared to like culture that's not Bengali, like white culture, or like even just UK culture. So yeah, it just annoys me when people like say you act too white for a brown boy, because the thing is, I'm just being myself. That's the thing. Like, that's just how I am. I don't know what you want me to do. I just hate how people want to put you in a box and like expect you to be like that. Like, no, we all come in different places. We all come from different like places. We all act from different influences. Like, it's life. Like, that's how it is. But like, culturally, it's just so not right. It's just not right. And that's what pisses me off. But the thing is that's so hypocritical about this is that these same people that are saying this, that I'm being too white, are the same people that strive to have fair skin, that strive to like pick on people that look darker in the race than them. And it just confuses me because you're telling me I'm acting too white, but you want to assimilate to looking white. Does that make sense? Like, you guys, the people that are like people in my own race that have told me like I'm too white, like a lot of them, too white as in I act too white, a lot of them are the same people that like strive to have fair skin, that always talk about like how fair skin is better and they would pick at like darker people, not pick at, but like they'd say that having dark skin is a negative in the race. So those are the same people that are saying this to me. So it's like so hypocritical. Like, it's such a whirlwind. Like, it's like, what are you saying? Like, you don't even practice what you preach, because you're telling me on one hand I'm being too white, but you like want to be white, because the whole point of having fair skin is to assimilate to looking white, to looking like a white person. Like, the whiter you are, the more beautiful you look, the more rich you look. Like, even every culture, when it comes to like Asians or like even Hispanics or black, like any culture, Africa, like anything, it's like that. And it's so weird. But yeah, it's just so hypocritical. I just don't get it. Like, you say I'm too white. Like, I know I'm repeating this, but you're saying I act too white for a brown boy, but like you strive to want to look white in general when it comes to skin tone. Like come on, like really. I think that happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I was maybe a month ago. I was at uni. I was doing my work to hand in. In my area of the library, I was the only person of colour. Everyone else was white in every table. I was on my own on my table, and there was like a group of white people in that table in front of me, and there was a group of white people in different tables behind me. Because we have desks in the library, like little tables. So I was doing mine on my separate table. And one thing I realised is that this black guy came and he had leaflets. He was giving out leaflets and he was going to every table, and I could hear him coming closer, and he was giving out his leaflets to them and talking about it, and they was talking about it one by one. See, I'm a bit weird, okay? So I don't want people to approach me, so I'm like, please don't approach me, because I don't like that. I'm very antisocial. But at the same time, if they like don't approach me, I'm like, why did you not approach me for? Like, what the heck? I'm like that. That's the type of person I am. But this is different, because I'm just going to say why. So he was doing, there was like 2-3 tables behind me that were like white people in each table. And he did them. And then he went straight past me. Didn't acknowledge me. And then he went to the table in front of me, who was like another group of white people. And he went and spoke to them and joked around with them and gave them this leaflets to go to this event or something. And I was like, I didn't make it obvious, but I was just like, did you just like ignore me? Like, why would you leave me out? Like, I was a bit confused. And then he left. I thought maybe he'd come back, but he left completely. And I was just like, like, I didn't know what that was. Because I found it really weird, because he went to every single table, he missed me, and then went to the next table and they were all white. And I was just so confused. I was like, why would you like not approach me? Even though I don't like being approached, it just makes me feel it makes me feel segregated. Like, why would you not approach the only person of colour here? Especially since we're both people of colour. I thought you would come to me first. That's what I would do if I was giving out things. Well, no, I wouldn't. I'd go to everyone equally. But like, you guys get what I mean? Like, he didn't come to me at all. So I was just a bit confused. I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. Like, I didn't get it. Like, he went to everyone but me, and I was like, really, dude? Like, we're both people of colour. You could have come to me as well. Like, I don't know. I just felt a bit left out. But then that same day, when I was driving home, I went to stop at a supermarket because I wanted to get some stuff. Went to a cash register till, and there was a lady in a headscarf, a Muslim. I think she was Bengali. I don't know. I don't remember. I think she was Bengali. But there's a car. Anywho, so while I was at the till, there was an elderly couple in front of me, like a white elderly couple, and she was serving them. When she served them, she's like, hi, you okay? She served them, she's like, hi, bye, have a nice day. Then I came, and she literally went mute. Like, she didn't say anything. Like, she just like wouldn't acknowledge me. And I was just like, what? Like, what? Why would you not say hi to me? Like, hello? I did say hi. I was like, hi. And she didn't reply. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I got my stuff. And I said, thank you, bye. But like, she wouldn't say anything. And I was just so confused because you literally just was speaking to the elderly couple before me, like very casually and fine. But when it was me, you like didn't say anything. And that all happened on the same day. And I was just questioning myself, why are like people that look like me ignoring me but giving attention to like white people? Like, I was so confused. I like went home and drove home thinking, that's so weird. Like, why are these people like giving, like, it was so weird to me. Like, that's two people of color that ignored me but like gave attention to like people like white people. Like, it was just so weird. And it made me think, why are people of color ignoring other people of color but giving their special, like the special treatment to white people? It still happens to this day and age, and I was just so mind boggled. Like, it's so weird. Like, one incident, okay, fair enough, but 2 times in one day I was like, fuck, like, what the heck? Does it look, am I giving off a vibe or something? Like, I didn't understand. Yeah, that's what really, really irked me. I was just like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's just really sad. Like, people of color that you expect to, like, if anything, they understand you more. Like, they can relate to you more. That's how I would feel. Are actually the ones that are ignoring you. Obviously, that doesn't happen all the time. Like, most of the time it doesn't. It was just that day that I picked it up, that some people are like that. Yeah, it kind of sucked, but I thought I'd share that. It happens. It honestly happens, but it doesn't affect me, like, internally, like, really, really. But it's just something that's like, oh, anyone watching me? No? Okay, good. Sorry, I'm getting paranoid. Okay, guys, the sun's about to set, so I might like end the video here. The next video will be more eventful. I promise. I'm gonna do shit. I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love the support you guys giving me and like all the comments. I actually read them all. I love reading comments. Like, I actually love it. It's like a hobby of mine. So like, if you guys like relate to anything or have an opinion, or if you even if you disagree with me, go for it. Like, I want to read it. Like, I love it. So like, let me know in the comments what you think, and like, tell me about your personal like things that have happened to you in life, like that you've learned as well regarding the situation that I've spoken about in the video. So like, let me know, because I actually want to read it. I know a lot of you guys have like juicy stories. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video, and yeah, I will upload soon. I know it took me like almost a month this time, but I'm going to try and upload more frequently. I actually do love you guys. Like, you guys honestly make my day. I love you. Thank you so much for the support and the comments. I love the comments. So make sure you comment on the video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I promise I'll upload soon. I will upload soon. And I will do more shit. Okay? I'll do way more shit. I will. I promise. From me and my candle. Bye.